As a Christian, it's essential to approach the topic of climate change with a discerning eye, recognizing that the prevailing narrative may not always align with biblical values or scientific facts. While some Christians may be swayed by the dominant climate change agenda, others are seeking ways to critically evaluate the issue and respond in a manner that honors their faith. The first step for Christians is to educate themselves on the topic, seeking out credible sources and evaluating the evidence. This involves looking beyond commercial appeals and sensationalized headlines that often characterize the climate change debate. By examining the data and research, Christians can develop a more nuanced understanding of the issue, recognizing both the legitimate concerns and the potential exaggerations or misrepresentations. One key aspect of the climate change agenda that Christians should be cautious of is the tendency to idolize the earth and its systems, effectively creating a new form of paganism. This can lead to a misplaced emphasis on environmentalism, where the creation is revered above the creator. In contrast, the biblical worldview recognizes that God is the sovereign ruler of the universe, and that humanity has a unique role as stewards of the earth. By affirming this biblical perspective, Christians can avoid the pitfalls of environmental extremism and instead promote a balanced approach to creation care. Christians can also push back against the climate change agenda by promoting a more holistic understanding of the issue, one that takes into account the social, economic, and moral implications of proposed solutions. For example, many climate change policies, such as the Green New Deal, involve significant government intervention and redistribution of wealth, which can have devastating consequences for the poor and vulnerable. By highlighting these unintended consequences, Christians can advocate for more compassionate and equitable solutions that prioritize human flourishing alongside environmental stewardship. Furthermore, Christians can fight back against the fake climate change agenda by supporting organizations and initiatives that promote sound science, critical thinking, and biblical values. This might involve partnering with groups like the Cornwall Alliance, which seeks to promote a balanced approach to environmental stewardship, or the Heartland Institute, which provides a platform for scholars and experts to critique the prevailing climate change narrative. By amplifying these voices and supporting these organizations, Christians can help to create a more diverse and nuanced conversation around climate change. In addition, Christians can use their influence to promote a more hopeful and optimistic vision of the future, one that is grounded in the promises of Scripture and the power of human ingenuity. Rather than succumbing to the doom and gloom rhetoric that often characterizes the climate change debate, Christians can emphasize the potential for human innovation and technological advancement to address environmental challenges. By celebrating the achievements of scientists, engineers, and entrepreneurs who are working to develop sustainable solutions, Christians can help to inspire a new generation of leaders and problem solvers. Ultimately, the ways that Christians can fight back against the fake climate change agenda involve a combination of education, discernment, and activism. By grounding themselves in biblical truth, evaluating the evidence, and promoting a more holistic understanding of the issue, Christians can help to create a more balanced and nuanced conversation around climate change. As they do so, they can affirm the unique role of humanity as stewards of the earth, while also recognizing the limitations and uncertainties of the prevailing climate change narrative. By taking a stand for sound science, biblical values, and human flourishing, Christians can help to shape a more hopeful and sustainable future for all.